Good day, everyone. In today's video, I'm happy to take you on a trip that will cover FedNow, Ripple, XRP, and the complex web of relationships between various government agencies and XRP, both present and future. Get ready for an exciting trip. Wow, this is rad. We're going to go over a great detailed analysis. Before we get into that, I just want to touch on a community issue regarding XLM and XRP as a result of recent events on X. If you missed it, the Stellar Builders X account recently attacked XRP, saying that the cryptocurrency is being used for litigation rather than development. This is despite the fact that the Stellar XLM development team was mainly supported by the XRP ecosystem and its holders. It was a very poor choice. The XLM and XRP communities have been involved in heated debate as a result of this. Because of that and a lot of other topics I've been meaning to talk about for a while, I thought it was time to share my genuine sentiments and opinions about the situation and my plans for the future. It only feels like having fun. Today, I made the choice to exchange all of my XLM for XRP. I'm also doing this for a few other reasons. Concerning the most basic points, I believe that XRP already has all the features that XLM is trying to achieve. Jed McCaleb, who came up with the ideas for XRP and XLM, is now working on something else. In any case, he's no longer adding to XLM. Also, he made a lot of money with XRP. Also, he got rid of all of his XRP around 2022. Also, he has moved on with his life and is now starting a program with a space-based organization. It's basically a new business that's making space gear. There are other cryptocurrencies that work just as well as XLM, if not better. I'm not sure if I agree with the XLM founder's political views. The clear subject of this was Chris Larson's $10 million gift to Kamala Harris. As a result, I will not support a cryptocurrency that will essentially support a person I have no patience for. I also don't agree with the XLM founder's habit of selling all of their XRP assets all the time. It's clear that Chris Larson and Jed McCaleb have sold a lot of XRP, which is why its price has gone down. The news is out, Jed McCaleb has sold all of his XRP. I've already said this. Still, the XRP community took a big hit, especially since the SEC lawsuit was going on at the same time. Everything about it was disgusting and awful. Why should I put money into XLM when I think it should be an XRP coin and back a company that has done so many things I strongly disagree with? Specifically in light of the most recent statements made by that great building company. Let me show you how to do it quickly. Not because I don't see a reason to keep my XLM funds doesn't mean I will. Of course I understand if you're still hanging on to XLM. For now, I just want you all to understand why I've decided not to talk about XLM anymore. That's why I want to spend most of my time and energy on XRP, HBAR, and other interesting cryptocurrency. If you decide to stick with your choice, I will respect it. That's the end of it. Please wait while I tell you what you've all come for. It's interesting to see how the US government works with XRP. Out of the 37 FedNow approved service companies, 27 are connected to Ripple in some way. FedNow's goal is to join 10,000 banks and other institutions. For Ripple, XRP is its currency. Working together will help FedNow reach that goal. So, SBI Holdings is just one example of a company that works with Ripple right now. Using distributed ledger technology, DLT, RippleNet participants can join directly with banks using a single annual percentage yield, APY, and send money right away and reliably in over 40 currencies to over 70 countries. It depends on its 240 subsidiaries to do this, and the company is, of course, very positive about XRP. One of FedNow's 57 early adopter companies for 2023 is made up of financial institutions and service providers that have passed its certification process. With the goal of reaching 10,000 banks, this has grown to include more than 1,216 active partners and 142 providers. They said that the early users are now doing final tests of the service to make sure they are ready to accept real transactions through the new instant payments infrastructure. Along with the U.S. Department of Treasury, 41 financial institutions that send or receive settlement-related messages, 15 service providers that handle these messages on their behalf, and a few other groups. The U.S. Department of Treasury is one of the early users. This means that the Treasury is also involved. To make a strong network that can cover all 10,000 people living in the U.S., The Federal Reserve is still working with and onboarding financial institutions and service providers that want to join after 2023. This is in addition to the first people who used it. Financial institutions like banks and other banks. I wanted to draw attention to the authorized service provider area in the link/choose below. These are the companies that these banks use for software or treasury systems, even though some of the banks on the list work with Ripple in direct or indirect ways. Of course, XRP waves again. The United States Faster Payments Council is at the top of the list. Ripple is one of the council's expert members. Second, the Quicker Payments Task Force includes Ripple in its list of ideas for faster payments. Also, it's clear that ACI Worldwide Corp handles a lot of SWIFT traffic, 30% in the US and 9% around the world. Real-time payment systems like SWIFT, FIN, GPI, DLT, e.g., Ripple, Wire, and immediate payments can be used by any bank around the world because ACI accepts them. Pay attention to how they see Ripple as DLT. It doesn't name Bitcoin or Ethereum by name, but it does mention Ripple's technology as a possible option that could help in this area. We can see how everything fits together. And that doesn't even come close to all the crazy things I have to say. As for other relationships, there is Alacrity, which has the Clearinghouse as a partner, AWS as another partner, and the US Faster Payments Council as a partnership between Ripple and Jack Henry. There are also clear signs that there are other connections on this path. We'll talk about that soon. It is linked to Ripple, and Aptus Solutions also works with the US Faster Payments Council and Jack Henry, which are also linked to Ripple. The person in charge of digital assets at BNY Mellon is going to work for Ripple. It seems likely that Ripple would have used XRPL to start the initial coin offering, ICO, for their own coin. Okay, I guess you could look at this list by yourself. I will actually put a link to this tweet below this. This picture is mostly just a list of all the companies that are connected to Ripple in some way, whether it's directly or indirectly. You can see the liquidity management transfer, receive RFP, send and receive only choices. Not only that, but all of those companies use Ripple. It looks like the green ones are taking care of everything. These people are just a few examples of the silly things people do with Ripple systems. A lot of well-known people. Because of its connections and web, Ripple has made some really big things possible. I want to tell everyone that FedNow will solve all of the world's problems. It's very big. Trump is connected to Brad Garlinghouse, Stewart, the Ripple team, and the current government. Because of this, I think he will try to break up the Fed. It will not be a private corporation running the show, but a less centralized structure. I think most people no longer trust the Federal Reserve, which is pretty much what it is. Since the system is already in place, I think this is a good next step that will help everyone who owns XRP. We would really like to hear your thoughts on this split. Post your thoughts below and let me know what you think. Sign up for BTCC while you're there to get a 10% bonus on your first payment. There are also bonuses of up to $10,000 and a 40% cut in trade costs. After that, go to BTCC and get your boys some XRP. I'll see you all soon. Enjoy your day.